Hey Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to the third episode of Stars in Space as the Humans. Now, where we left off, we had just made a friendly open port agreement with the blue people, the Ashdar Imperials, and we were getting ready, to go explore the universe, using their ports with the agreement that we made. See? Oh, I can actually change where you're going mid-flight if you're in range of my planets. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know about that. How far away do you have to be before I can't do that anymore? A couple jumps is about it. So here is the Ashdar colonial fleet. Are they colonials or imperials? I can't remember. It's one of them. It's one of them. All right, so we have plenty of science here. Now, we aren't fully staffed here. We need 2 more citizens and we can get the... we'd get them fully staffed. But that's not a big deal because we're going to be working on improving them through technology here. If I'm going up into nanocomputers, and the next information tech after nanocomputers is industrial automation, but more importantly, self-organizing networks, which improves labs from the base yield of 4 to 6 to the 6 to 10 yield. Okay. So let's continue here. Let's check, how's our population levels here? So you're 7 of 13, that's good. Ice, I would like to get a Ural or Algorian, perhaps to increase the population, although the aridity, I think actually the Tinker provides enough stuff for anyone. Okay, let's go into our next turn. Okay, construction completed at Avior 3. So we finished the market here at Avior 3. Do we need any more colony ships? Not that I can tell. Oh wow, what's this? A coral world. I love that kind of, I don't know, that color just looks really nice when you compare it to the other worlds that were out there. Coral! Okay. Avior, right. So what do I want to do in Avior? We completed the market, so this city is basically ready. It's finished. I could do city planning to make it grow quicker. It would double significantly, but it would double its food consumption. But it would grow up to its maximum population a lot quicker. Like really, really quick. I could actually fit a 4th lab in here. If I check the fully staffed number, it's 3 per, and this can hold up to, Avior can hold up to 1,300 people. So I could actually do a 4th lab here. If I were to kill the factory, I could drop that 4th lab and then just have this be like a science powerhouse city. It has 1 farm that's feeding it. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to delete the factory. Even though I paid for it, I paid like a lot of money for this factory. I'm going to delete the factory. I'm going to build, this is going to be like a heavy science place. I'm going to build my 4th lab. And then that'll be what this does. This place is just going to produce science out the wazunga. The wazinga bazinga. All right. We've got here Bellatrix 3. Bellatrix 2? No, 3. We've got a maximum population of 5 million on this planet. We're building 2 farms, and then we will be getting a market. So 2 farms and a market, and that should help feed my empire, which means I'll be able to delete farms from somewhere else, perhaps. So that is Bellatrix. I'm done with you. And then the market, then we're building the lab. Okay, so this city isn't going to produce much in the way, well, city, planet. It's not going to produce much in terms of a specific yield, but it's just going to generally help my empire. It's going to produce a little bit of science. It's going to produce a little bit of money. It's going to produce enough food to feed itself, plus a little bit. And it's going to produce a little bit of materials, the metals. Alrighty. We're about to colonize Bade 1. We just got our new technology. We just got nanocomputers. So we are going to want self-organizing networks, and we're also going to want the trying to see if I can find a way to click on the factories, but basically it makes the factories better. If I go into a planet here, I can show you what that is. If I go in here and I click on this, factories, here it is. So the base yield of a factory is 8, I believe. And then you get +1 for every, or it's something like that. Then you get +1 for every population that can work it. So if we brought this up, we would get a significant boost to production in our empire. So of course, you know, naturally we want to get these fairly early. I'm going to grab self-organizing networks first because it provides me more science. But then I'll go back and I'll get industrial automation. Now this will take 10 turns, which isn't actually that long. So construction complete at Bade 2. We have colonized Bade 1. So let's go in here and have a look here. So I'm going to transport some colonists over. That's going to give me +3 pop cap. So that should only take 1 turn. It will take out, I think it takes out 2 transports for 1 turn, but you know, there it is. So let's have a look at the quality of this planet. It has very low fertility, or rather it has low fertility, it has normal minerals, and it's a reasonably good sized planet. I could do another research planet here, but I think my empire needs materials. So what I might do is I might do like 3 mines. Maybe I could do like, So let's see. I could really use a bit of extra material here. This planet is kind of like a blank slate for what it can do. I don't think there would be anything wrong with maybe picking up a factory. It would mean it would be relatively productive. I could do this as like a generalist planet, just get like 1 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could do that and it would just like produce a diversity of yields. But that doesn't appeal to me so much as specializing my planets. I like the idea of specializing. And right now my empire could do with extra metal so that I could mass produce, you know, ships and stuff. Because I could get rid of one of these mines. Wait, do I have the population to work? No, I only have the population to work 2 factories here. Never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna build a factory here. I will build a mine. I will build a market, right? That's the minimum. That's the minimum I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build a market because it makes my population happier and it provides me with a little bit of income. It also increases my trade routes later. I'll talk about that when I get that technology. There's a technology that when you research it, every market provides you with more trade routes, which means, you know, a lot more money. I'm gonna get 2 mines, a market, 2 mines, and then that leaves me with 2 slots left. And we'll come back once we do that, once we're at that point. But that is the construction finished here at Bade 2. So we might get to work on something. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to grab a scout. An extra little bit of eyes on the universe wouldn't be bad. We explored Till. Oh, he just colonized that. Oh, he got a Gaia world, that jerk. That absolute thundering jerk. Transports arrive. Construction completed at Bellatrix 3. Ooh, excuse me. A little tickle in my throat there. I'm gonna farm here, right? So now we're working on another farm and then a market because this city. Do you hear me calling them cities like I'm playing Civ or something? Jesus. No, they're planets. Alrighty. Oh, it looks like is his colony at Till gonna get ooh. I could take that for myself. Once this light cruiser is finished. Oh, God. I'm gonna cancel the destroyers. Give me a colony ship. We've explored the Till system and it shows signs of habitation. This star system is quite a puzzle. Ooh, paradise found. We just got an achievement for finding a Gaia world. The Prime is a red giant, well into the late last stages of its life, but the second planet of the system shows abundant signs of life. It's not clear how this is possible, as the swelling of the star to a red giant phase should have destroyed any existing ecosystems, and it does not seem likely that any significant life could have evolved in the few million years since. Our scouts have found the remains of a colony transponder in orbit around the second planet. It is several thousand years old. It appears this planet was once the site of a human colony named Gaia back before the Great War. Though the planet is teeming with life, there is no sign of technological infrastructure on the surface. If we were to set up our own colony here, perhaps we could learn more about the nature of this strange world. I 100% want to settle over here. It's a reef, it's forest, it's vents. Exhibit a wide array. Oh, the garden world contains harsh regions. The parts are consistently abundant with coral reefs and dense forests coming from the planet. Native ecosystems are extraordinarily resilient. Locust star. Okay, hell yeah. I'm gonna be settling there as soon as I can. Okay, we got our light cruisers, we got a destroyer. Can I fight these guys over here, perhaps? Oh, this is the super dreadnought. This thing is crazy. I don't think I'm anywhere near ready to go take out these guys because they do so much damage. Yeah, I think one of his guns would one-shot most of my ships right now. Primary artillery, damn. Deals 150 to 250 damage. Jesus Christ. Let's go into our next turn. Market is completed at Bade 1. Our next project will be a mine, followed by a mine. So you can see the morale here from the market. I don't think I ever actually showed you this. I talked about it, but I didn't show you it. But there it is. Okay, Bade 2. I've completed a scout. I'm going to go ahead. I send this scout over here. I'm going to send this scout there. So that's Bade 2 has finished building the scout. Let me go in here then. And what'll I do next with you? Well... I could use more destroyers. Right? Could I use more destroyers? Is that what I want to do with my time? I don't know if that is. Let's check our destroyers are up to date actually. I think we got some new technology, so let me go in here to the destroyers and I'll say, hey, auto design balanced. Yeah, we've got nuclear reactors now. Oh, you have nuclear missiles, escort. I think the escort is the one I want. Why wouldn't you put reinforced bulkheads? Ah, okay, that makes sense, right? So escort. So I'll save this design. I'll actually even go into my light cruiser here, and this one is on siege mode, right? What if I went balanced? It's a lot of defense lasers. Taking siege. Yeah, we'll leave it the way it is. Move on to our next turn. Ah, no production has been set for Bellatrix 3. Did I not set that? So let me have a look here. So we just finished the market. So this city is basically food production. So I think I want to finish growing it. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm just going to do city planning. And then it'll finish city planning once it's finished growing. It'll eat a bit of food for a while, but it'll do good work. Well, I suppose I could colonize those other planets. I mean, it'll take a while, but it will eventually happen. But it'll provide more room for our people to live on. All right, let's keep going. Oh, precious metals on Denebola 1. If colonized by the rare earths, would significantly boost the income of mines built here. Oh. We've encountered an Ashtar refugee colony on the Denabola system. A small enclave of Ashtars have established a colony at Denabola. The leader of their colony sends a message. Fine, be that way. We have no interest in the affairs of human empire. All we desire is to be left alone. Please leave us in peace. Fine, be that way. Now, out of curiosity, can I go contact them and establish formal diplomatic relations? I can. So I need to improve my reputation. So if I don't know, if I wait, does our reputation just simply improve with them? If I go over here, the Ashtar colonials. Your impressive military might. They're worried about my rapid expansion and the pirates. You helped us, first impression, okay. Have you gotten a better view of me? I'm trying to see, I don't think the embassy really helps. But we have an embassy with these guys over here. I would really like this planet because it is both mineral rich and it has precious metals. Oh wow. Yeah, this could be a very good mining planet. So let's go ahead into the next turn. Oh wait, this ship could be exploring. Go there. Okay, we just got self-organizing networks, which means our science has just increased because all of our land got upgraded. And we're now picking up the industrial automation, which is going to improve all of our mines. And then nanoscale fabrication is the one that improves the factories. So let's go into the next turn. The mines improving is really nice because it's going to mean we can be a bit more aggressive with what we can build in terms of ships. Okay, we finished making a mine over here. That means we're improving our coinage income, or our metal income rather, not coinage. I don't know where I got that from. Yeah, just keep working on that mine. I believe the more copies of a building you have on a planet, the more expensive they get. So it is kind of hard to fully specialize a planet in one thing. But generally speaking, you want to specialize your planets in a direction. If not fully, just in a general direction. Like this planet has a high fertility. I wanted to make a little bit of science, but mostly food. Which I think is what I did with this planet here. Yeah. Eventually I will be deleting this factory and replacing it with possibly a science building or a mine. Maybe another farm. Probably another farm. War declared. The Terros have declared war on the Fidi. I didn't know that either of those people were in. I guess those are the other two factions that I just haven't discovered yet. And now they're at war. Okay, we got a new technology. We just got industrial automation, so our mines are now better. Now I want nanoscale fabrication, which means I need durantium construction. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get started on durantium construction. We've completed the destroyer at Bade 1. Very well. I shall send you over there. And I think I will build a second destroyer here. You can see our income of metal is now much higher. It's not a huge amount, but it's higher. Okay, next turn. A group of armed vessels is approaching. The lead ship sends a message that this is a pirate attack. I think this is over here in Yalok. I'm going to go ahead and get this ship to retreat. Now he has to retreat all the way back there, but you know. Can I intercept? No, I cannot change what you're going to go do. It's unfortunate you have to retreat all the way back. Let's go into our next turn. Construction completed Avior 3. We just finished the lab. So this planet is basically fully built. The only thing that it could do, perhaps that would be productive, would be to colonize this world over here. Although this is a mineral poor world. which probably wouldn't do a whole lot for my empire. I will colonize it though. But eventually what I want to do is I just want to work the research thing, where if you see here, it goes from 39 research up to 78. So basically, if you do the research thing, it doubles all the science that your colony produces. For now, though, I'm going to go ahead and colonize Avior. And then we'll come back to this when it's done. You can see, something I love about the game is if you zoom in, you can see how there's like little red circles transporting around. If you click in here, that actually corresponds to the stuff in here. The attention to detail in this game is absolutely wonderful. Okay, so let me talk to the Orphan. How do you feel? Ashtar Colonials, at peace but unknown. May I suggest a new agreement? We should form an open ports agreement. And there we go. So now I can see their planets. I'll be able to explore using their worlds. Let's go ahead and talk to the Ashtars. Eventually I could form an alliance with them. So I just got exploration data from their planets now. That's very nice. Go into our next turn. So I completed the construction of a colony ship here in Alpharats. I'm going to send my entire fleet. Oh, I can't send my entire fleet to Till. Well, I'll send my colony down to Till. I need a more productive world than Alpharats. I mean, Alpharats is fine, but I would like more productivity. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna grab another destroyer. Oh no, I'm already building a destroyer somewhere else. Do I have any more available colonies? Not really, I don't think. I would really like to colonize up over here because of these androids, I think, who live there. But other than that, not really much in the way of colonies. So what can I get you to do, Alpharats? I mean, you could just make more ships. It's not like a terrible idea. What the hell? Why don't you make me a destroyer? Then we'll come back to you. I'm tempted actually even to delete one of these mines and replace it with another factory, but I don't think I have the population to work it. That's the only downside there. Oh right, Bade 1. So we have 2 mines here. We have a market. I could get the planet to feed itself. How many workers does a market need? I'm trying to remember. Is it fully staffed? So you need 4 per that. And this planet could support 2 markets. You know what? We're going to grab a farm and then a market. Sorry, a farm, then a market. Or market, then farm. Farm, market. Farm, market, and then we'll do trade. So this city is basically going to produce cash and minerals for me. And really, not much else, to be honest. Which means, since I don't need the production from the Tinkers, I could move the Tinkers off this planet and just have it staffed fully by humans. Although I want to have the Tinkers because they increase the population limit, so it might be worth it to keep them around. Plus, they can work in the actual thingies themselves. Construction completed Series 2. So this planet is now fully built, essentially. And I'm just going to go ahead and colonize Series 1. Well, I'll do that in a second. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I'm going to colonize Series 1. There we go. Should take me 38 turns. Not exactly a fast process, but hey, it'll get done. Construction colonized Bellatrix 2 has been completed. And a new colony has been established. Okay, so where do I have some of these Tinkers lying around that I could grab? I think I might have some over here in Bade. Let's see, are there any of my larger planets that are getting close to their population cap? Over here. I think I might grab one of the humans out of this one and move it down to... No, I changed my mind here. Let's see, Bade, go ahead and grab me a human and a tinker. And that'll give us +1 pop cap and 8 turns. It will use up 2 of our trade ships for, you know, a little bit of time, but it's not a big deal. Okay, we just got our Durantium construction, which leads us to the nanoscale fabrication, which will improve our factory. So I'm going to go get that now. Okay, we've got star harpies. Our ships have encountered unidentified objects in the Aurelian system. Admiral, we have detected activities in the debris belt at the edge of the system. There are plasma signatures moving. There are plasma signatures that might almost be ship drives moving along the planetesimals, but the spectra are organic. These are the creatures known as star harpies to the local traders. According to the tales I've heard, they have the ability to generate and store low temperature corrosive plasma, which they use for both propulsion and to feed, scouring the planetesimals for organic compounds. I don't know when they have last been seen, and they seem to avoid inhabited regions. Hold on, they're moving towards the vessels. We are under attack. Cool, the devil you say. That's over here in Aurelian. That's these weird kind of organic star harpies. They look like spaceships, but they are actually kind of weird creatures. Roughly the size of a light cruiser and can spray plasma at close range. They become quite dangerous when they're attacking packs. We've found a local region, a new location. They seem to have any obvious mechanism, but they don't seem to have any obvious mechanism by which they can move from one star to another. Cool. Obviously, I'm going to retreat here. It's like the sensible thing to do. Oh, you're trying to colonize this again. Well, hopefully the orange over here, they will do you in again. Construction of a farm is completed at Bade 1. Our next project will be a market followed by trade. Yep, that's it, to be expected. Alrighty. Well, I think that's a pretty good stopping point here. We've made some progress. I think things are going slowly. We almost have the fleet that we need to perhaps take on these guys over here, which will unlock us the possibility to colonize this coral world and this arid sort of world. But yeah, that's going to be it for now. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this series so far. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. And remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.